Hello friends, today is Shivaji Jayanti, meaning the birthday of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. I'm going to tell his story, especially his childhood, on Ammu&You, where I'm Ammu, and here I am again with a very interesting story of a great Indian ruler, Chhatrapati Shivaji, on his birth anniversary. Today is 19th of February, and Shivaji was an Indian ruler and a member of the Bhosle Maratha clan. Shivaji carved out his own independent kingdom from the declining Adil Shahi Sultanate of Bijapur. He was formally crowned the Chhatrapati of his realm at Raigad Fort in the year 1674. Imagine, children, so many years back, and we still know him, remember him as one of the greatest Indian rulers and fighters. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj laid the foundations of a great empire which played significant parts in modern Indian history. He also established a very strong army and a navy across the Konkan coast. He was considered a master of the guerrilla warfare. Now, let me tell you when he was born. Shivaji Maharaj was born on the 19th of February in the year 1630 in Shivneri Fort, Pune. His father's name was Shahaji Bhosle and mother's name was Jijabai. Shivneri Fort is very near Pune. Many children were dying during childbirth to Shahaji and Jijabai. So when this child was born, Jijabai named him after Lord Shiva as Shivaji. She named him Shivaji because she worshipped Lord Shiva, Shivji. Shivaji's father, Shahaji Bhosle, was a Maratha general who worked for the Deccan Sultanate. At the time of Shivaji's birth, Deccan was in power in three Islamic sultanates, Bijapur, Ahmednagar and Golconda. Shivaji was extremely devoted to his mother, Jijabai. His mother was very religious and she would tell Shivaji about the stories of war from childhood and the events of that era. Especially his mother used to tell him the major stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Hearing that, Shivaji had a profound interest in Hinduism. He was brought up by his mother and also by his administrator Dadaji Kondev, because his father married his second wife Tukabai and left for Karnataka during his childhood. Those days were very different from now, children. Kings had multiple marriages because they had to take care of multiple areas in the country. And so when he left, then Dadaji Kondev taught Shivaji horse riding, archery, patta, and also several other fighting techniques, which Shivaji grasped very, very fast. He was very brave right from the childhood. Then, as he grew up, he raised his army quite efficiently. He also had a large navy, the chief of which was Mayank Bhandari. Shivaji established an efficient and progressive civilized rule with the help of disciplined army and well-established administrative organizations. They adopted innovative methods in military strategy, including sudden attacks on enemies, which were called the guerrilla techniques. And the major achievements of Shivaji is highly looked upon in Indian history. After almost 3 weeks of illness, he died on the 3rd of April 1680 at the age of 50 years. He also had many wives: Sai Bhosle, Soyara Bai, Putla Bai, Sakhwar Bai, and Kashi Bai. Out of all these, Sai Bai was his favorite wife. He had 8 children, and Sambhaji and Raja Ram were the more significant names in history. He left his kingdom to Sambhaji to rule. Now, Shivaji was a ruler of great popularity. He had a sharp mind, and he loved his subject. He protected his kingdom. He formed in his kingdom, in fact, snatching it away from the Muslim Mughal Sultanate, and laid the foundation of the Maratha kingdom, which is in Maharashtra. And that is why the word Marathi comes from here, the people of Maharashtra, of the Marathas. We remember him very fondly and with great awe. We celebrate his birthday as Shivaji Jayanti, remembering his ideals and his courage, his patriotic spirit. He was a great fighter. So children, learn more about him by reading books on him, and you will see that what an inspiring person he was, what an inspiring ruler he was, though that was so many years ago. I hope you've liked the story of Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, because he was called Chhatrapati after his coronation in the year 1674 on 6th June. He reigned from 1674 to 1680. Let me know how you liked the story. Like, share, subscribe, press the bell icon, and wait for me again when Ammu comes with another interesting story from which you learn so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Be strong, be brave, and read about Chhatrapati Shivaji as much as you can. Ammu says, Tata.